Test. Test. 1, 2. it up? Can you hear audio?
Test, test, test.
Hello. Yeah. Little echo, but I think there's gonna be. Yeah, sounds easy enough. And then in order to stream it, or is it automatic? You just start talking. That's the one talk. I just was curious if I haven't hit anything, but if I just start talking, we're going, right? That's how. I don't know if there needs to be anything.
This is live mic right now?
Yeah, it is.
So they can hear us talking?
Just a reminder, Lynx fans, if you want to sit mat side during the varsity match, sign up right by the Lynx lounger.
Is that it for JV?
What's that?
That's not
Girls go now. Yep.
Okay.
Test. Good evening. We are just about to get underway here in Brandon against the Peer Governors. I believe we have 4 varsity girls matches to begin, starting at 106 with Kendall Clayton taking on Sydney Uhrig. Kendall Clayton's a 7th grader and Uhrig a 10th grader.
At 106 pounds, wrestling for Peer, Sydney Uhrig. And for Brandon Valley, Kendall Clayton.
I've seen Kendall wrestle a few times this year. She's really improved, still very young, new to the sport, came out just a month and a half ago. Wow, nice shot by Uhrig. Wow, you know, Uhrig, she definitely knows what she's doing here with the last name Uhrig. I'm sure a lot of those uncles and brothers were big-time wrestlers as well as her dad. Another nice double. Looks like Uhrig's going to settle it on top and look for a turn. Nice mat return. Hard crossface. Yeah, she's going right for that far side cradle. Clayton's doing a pretty good job of keeping her head up. And she's got that pretty tight. If she gets her bottom knee in the ribs, it's going to be really tough for Kendall to fight off her back. It's getting close. Wow, she's not much left there. She needs to keep fighting. She needs to turn, get her arm through to fight off her back, and I think that's it. Nice matchman for Uhrig. She was really impressive. I'd like to know how she fared last year at the state tournament, because I'm guessing she did really well. Next matchup, Mary Catherine Joseph taking on Danny Rinksmeyer. Mary Catherine, also a first-year wrestler, but having a lot of success. Wait a second. It looks like they might be going to a JV match at 106. Yes. I think that's Shaylee Speck taking on Gladys Portillo. And I know Shaylee's a 7th grader, and I think Gladys is a junior. Gladys is new to the wrestling as well. I think she came out, maybe a short month ago. I know she wasn't here at the start of the season, but picking it up quickly. I don't know if Peer listed their actual roster. I know Brandon's really growing, but I think we have around 7 girls on the team. Peer looks to have a good amount of girls out, which doesn't surprise me because their youth program is so big. It's pretty impressive when you go to the state AAU tournament or even middle school events, how many kids you see out there in green. So they really got it going on. I think they're one of the top youth programs in the state for sure. There's a nice shot. Nice Speck doing a nice job of fighting it. Nice double. She's going to finish this right to her back. And Gladys is in a whole lot of trouble right now. She needs to really start bridging. Well, pretty nice bridge. She's definitely strong, but Speck's doing a good job of getting on her toes. She's teed out. This is going to be tough. It's going to be a long 10 seconds. I think that might be it. That's it. Now we should have at 120, I believe, Mary Catherine Joseph taking on Danny Rinksmeyer. Mary Catherine coming off, I believe, a 2nd place finish at the Harrisburg tournament last weekend. I don't have any results on the Pure girls, but they look impressive, that's for sure. Nice shot by MK. Nice job stuffing it.
We've got Danny Rinksmeyer for Peer and Mary Catherine Joseph for
Ringsmeyer's she's fighting here, headed up. She's going to have to come out of it. MK needs to really whiz her down to the mat, get her knee there, and get Ringsmeyer below her knee to fight this. She's getting it. She's giving her the corner there. Right out front is where she wants to be. She's in a situation where she's going to be able to go ahead and score if she can keep that laces down, and Ringsmeyer does a nice job. Wow, good scramble there by both girls. High crotch attempt by Ringsmeyer. Looks like Mary Catherine's got her hips down, but here she goes. She's gonna have Ringsmeyer in some trouble right here. He's working her over. She's getting points. I don't know if she's gonna be able to finish it right here. She's in a rough position, but if she can get that, no, she's gonna get on top. So she takes a commanding 5-0 lead after that takedown and 3 back points. It looks like we have the legal hold for pulling the headgear on Mary Catherine Joseph. Ringsmeyer, a freshman. Joseph, a sophomore. Getting set here, 24 seconds left in the first period. Looks like a nice little roll by Ringsmeyer, and she's going to get the reversal with about 15 seconds. And Mary Catherine back to her feet with an escape. Nice job by both ladies. Score should be 6-2, I believe. MK in on a shot, short time. She's not going to have enough time. The score is wrong. MK was not awarded her escape after that reversal, so it should be 6-2. I don't know if they're going to catch it or not. I'm sure they have it in the book somewhere. Mary Catherine right in here on top. She looks like she's looking for a cradle. Getting her hand a little bit out front, where now Ringsmeyer is able to battle back to the leg, and Mary Catherine's going to have to work back behind her. And here we go. Ringsmeyer's in a high crotch, and she's going to get this reversal, maybe to her back if Mary Catherine smartly releases the head, and Ringsmeyer walks away with an escape. 5-3. Again, I believe it should be 6-3. And Mary Catherine goes ahead and gets to go behind. She's got that wrist half. If she can pull that right wrist in and get that half, yeah, this is going to be tough for Ringsmeyer to fight out of. Mary Catherine's she's just got to keep running. She's trying to drive straight over, but she just kind of horsed her, and that's going to be it, I think. She's pretty flat. She can go ahead and reverse this half. She lost it again. I believe she got a full set of 3, and she's back at the same move. She's awarded the 3 back points. 10-3, 20 seconds left in the second period. She's going right back to it. Half, if she can get that wrist. She's taking her 2 straight over, and she's getting out of position. If she would just walk the head a little bit. She's going to run out of time here with 5 seconds left here. Mary Catherine's choice, she's going down. We'll see what Ringsmeyer has here on top. Pure girls are well built. This Ringsmeyer looks like she hits the weights. Caution. MK's up to her feet. She's going to get that escape. 11-3. Third period underway. Nice double leg by Mary Catherine. She went against her head, but it might work out for her. There she collects the 2 points, 13-3. My guess she's going back to that half wrist. Looks like she's got it with the right. If she can get that left arm up on the neck of Ringsmeyer, this could again be trouble for her. And she's going, and it's deep. Again, she's just going in too much of a circular motion. She's not taking her through her shoulders, which is what's preventing her from scoring. Ringsmeyer's doing a good job of fighting this off, too. And Ringsmeyer's in a roll position, and she might get this. No. Looks like another techno violation. Locked hands on Brandon. Mary Catherine Joseph, locked hands, scores 13-4.
1 minute on the clock. Third period.
MK riding hard here. Looks like she's going for that far cradle now. And she looks like she's doing a pretty good job of running that head to Ringsmeyer's knee. She's stalled out a little bit. She's trying to do a little too much with her right arm. I think she needs to get both legs out and just chase that down. But either way, we're at about 20 seconds left here. 13-4. Except something big happening here. It looks like it's going to be all Mary Catherine. In fact, looks like she's going to get some more back points. 10 seconds. We have another technical violation. I believe pulling the headgear, and that is a 2-point for the third technical violation. Scores 13-6. Ringsmeyer another roll attempt, and that's going to do it. Mary Catherine Joseph, the winner, 13-6 against Danny Ringsmeyer. Next match looks like to be Anala Davis from Brandon. She's a sophomore against Ireland Templeton, a freshman from Pierre.
Ireland Templeton. And for the Leafs, Anala Davis.
Again, I don't have a whole lot of results on the female peer wrestlers. I know Anala, I think, had been hurt or sick because I haven't seen a whole lot of results on her as of lately either. Looks like a headgear timeout. And we're ready to resume. Looks like again, we're both in a strange attempt here. No points came from it. Shot attempt by Templeton. Davis has an underhook. She's not really using it. She's kind of blocking herself out with her own head. It's a position she may like to be in. I don't know. It looks to me that Templeton's getting ready to toss a headlock out of it. And it looks like Anala's underneath Templeton, and this is going to be a rough spot for her. Templeton's got stopped. She needs to stretch her out. She's giving her leg back. No points. Good job, both ladies. Shot attempt by Templeton. She gets stuffed a little bit. She's got both hands, and she's coming up. Davis, she's going to give this up. Nice job, Templeton, if she can capture the leg. And there it is, right, with about 2-1, and that will be time. 2-0 after first for Ireland and Templeton. Pierce choice. They'll defer, and Davis will, looks like she's going neutral. I'm guessing Templeton's going to start hitting that shot. She made it look pretty easy when they got to the mat. That some of that inexperience for Davis, turning the wrong way and giving that up once you had stopped. And it looks like Davis is going to put her on her back. Wow. Templeton got stuffed on her shot and went right to her back. It looks like she got the 2. There were no back points. So we had a 2-2 match, minute and 25 seconds left here in the second period. If you're just joining us, we're a little late getting started. I believe it was closer to 6:30 after JV. We had about 35 middle school matches that went from 4 till about 5:30, 5:45, which pushed everything back. But we are here getting started. There's one more match tonight for the female wrestlers. I believe it's heavyweight. Currently, we are in the final minute of the second period. Blocked at 2 between Anala Davis and Ireland Templeton. Davis needs to get off to the side. The referee looks like he's getting ready to call stalling on maybe both of them. One's laying there, the other one's laying right on top. Not a lot going on. 15 seconds left. Davis is off to the side now. Ireland's got her head down. 10 seconds, and I'm guessing we're going to be right here. Ireland makes her to her feet, and she cuts her goal with 3 seconds. 3-2 going into the third for Templeton. I think Templeton's going to go down to be a smart move the way she just got out there. 3-2. Davis gets a breakdown. She's right in parallel. That's going to get the attention of the referee real quick if she doesn't start bouncing off from the left to the right, running her wrist, doing something. And Templeton, she really has to start doing something too. She's laying pretty flat with her hands out. And that stalling call is coming as you see the ref getting down there. I'm just not sure who's going to get the call. Both would qualify for a stalling call in my opinion, and it needs to be coming, and there it is. It is going to Brandon Valley for a right in parallel. I agree with it wholeheartedly. Templeton's going to get set. Next one will go to her if it doesn't change, but it looks like Davis is going to put her up. It's going to be 4-2. We got a minute and 23 left. Is that underhook again? They're both in a throw position. I don't know what's going to happen here. It might be interesting. And nothing comes from it. Final minute here, third period. 4-2, and Templeton's going to get this. She's going to her back. Her arm's stuck. She got takedown. There's 2 swipes. She's got a full set of 3, and the ref's in there. Templeton can get her right arm there through Davis's. It's going to be over. Davis is doing a nice job of staying up, and there it is. Ireland Templeton gets the fall. Third period. Final match, heavyweight. We have Janessa Skyberg. She's an 8th grader at Brandon Valley Middle School, taking on Sierra McFarling, a freshman from Pierre. Skyberg's very athletic. She came out late. They knew there was a need for a heavyweight, and she wholeheartedly joined. She's a hard worker. This is her second competition, I believe. Picked up a couple wins last week. She's given up some size here, and there's an easy 2 points for McFarland. McFarland doing a good job just keeping weight, and she's doing a good job putting that pressure on that half. If she can get to that wrist, she's starting to flirt with the full Nelson there that the ref's watching. This is trouble for Genesis. She's doing a good job of turning down. She's got to keep coming up. When it's deep again, and this might be it. And that is it. Sierra McFarland wins by pin over Janessa Skyberg in the first period at a time of 2:02. Very impressed with Pier's female wrestlers. They got a good bunch of girls here, and I think there's going to be a bright future ahead for them. I'd like to see the rest of their team. I'm guessing they got a full roster, so good for them. And now we will get ready to start here. I believe we're starting at 145 pounds tonight, I believe. And I think that is Caden Langenhorst for Brandon Valley. No, I take it back. Is it 45 is Gavin Chapman? I don't know. Langenhorst looks like he's ready to go. I thought it was starting at 152. Langenhorst looks like he's up, so yes, it is 152. Take it back. It is 52. They had 145 up on the clock. Now they have 160. I'm not quite sure what weight we're starting at. We'll know here in a second. Pierre Governor is ranked number, I believe, 4 in the state, taking on returning state champions Brandon Valley. They're ranked number 1 in this duel. I'm counting 12 ranked wrestlers on the Pierre Governors, and for Brandon Valley, 10 ranked wrestlers with 4 ranked number 1 in the state. We are without one of them. Trayson Olmie tonight at 132 is out due to injury, and actually so is his backup Levi Veskrina. I believe Trayson may be making an appearance this weekend at the East-West duels, and I don't know if anything set him back this week with practice, but he will be back soon, and as will his replacement Levi Veskrina. So I believe we're going to get started here soon. I don't know what we're waiting for. We'll take a brief intermission and be back soon. Well, I'm looking at the scoreboard as I get back here, and it says 126, but I'm looking at Gavin Chapman pacing, ready to go. So my guess, 45 pounds is the weight class tonight that we are starting at. That'll be Gavin Chapman. Gavin is ranked 4th in the state, taking on, I believe, Hayden Shafer. I think they had 2 guys listed, but Hayden Shafer, I believe, was the one who ran out. Shafer's a senior from Pierre. Gavin Chapman, a sophomore. Gavin missed last year after wrestling the majority of the season due to a shoulder surgery. Very fun guy to watch, really physical, very talented, tough, hard-nosed kids. And here we go.
All right, are you folks ready for some wrestling?
Well, I don't. It looks like they're swapping. It looks like they set out Caden Langenhorst at 145, which was the confusion, down from 52. So he must have weighed in differently. Here we go. Langenhorst on a quick double. Nice shot. He's going to cut him. He's going to cut him here. So I believe that is still Hayden Shafer, but he is taking on Caden Langenhorst. It sounds like Gavin Chapman's moving up to 52 tonight, and Shafer in on a nice shot. Langenhorst's caught straight-legged. He's got a nice whizzer toward the end of the mat, but he's got to keep his head up, and he rolls underneath him, and he's scramble position. Langenhorst is coming out on top here. Still no one's points, and that ends up with no points. Out of bounds. 2-1, Langenhorst. Langenhorst is senior for Brandon. 1 of 2 on the team. Take it back, 1 of 3 on the team. Langenhorst wrestled most of the year at 52 so far. This is, I believe, his first time down to 45. He's out front. He's still high. He's got pushed back in the hips. Shafer doing a nice job of coming out the back door. And he's going to get this. That's going to be 2 points here real soon, as long as he can watch his right foot. And that's going to be 2 quick. There it is. He got the 2. Langenhorst wisely releases the leg, and he needs to recover. It is 3-2 in favor of Shafer. Hayden Shafer, I believe, is 6-2 on the year. Caden Langenhorst, not sure of his record at the moment. It wasn't listed on our website. Shafer doing a good job. He looks like he's getting close to getting that cradle hooked up. He's got long arms. He's riding a tough ride. He's spiked in with his right leg on Langenhorst's left, and he's doing a good job. This is going to ride this out. There's about 10 seconds left. End of the first period. 3-2 in favor of Shafer. He goes neutral, I believe. Shafer on a nice shot. Swing single. Langenhorst gets a little funky there. Stops him for the moment, but he's still in a bad spot as Shafer's cornering. He's going to come back door, and this is what he did last time. He did a good job. Langenhorst holding on tight, but it's just a matter of time at the moment, the way Shafer's working. He's doing a great job. He's to turn his hips down, find the head, and there it is. 5-2 in favor of Hayden Shafer. Out of bounds, so restart. 1:15 left here in the second. Langenhorst very slow to get up. He needs to get going. My guess, first time down to weight this time. It's gonna be hurting him a little bit. He needs to get moving. The refs kind of gave him already a verbal warning to get moving. Next one's gonna be a stall call. He's getting set. Shafer back to that cross face. He's doing a good job here. He stays his chest right on the back where you want it. He's trying to chase down that cradle, and he's getting close. He might have it. I can't quite see it. It looks like he's got his grip. He's going to want to take his time here, and Langenhorst might be going over here. He's close if he hasn't got a swipe yet, but he's getting close. Langenhorst fought out of that for a second. That's a great job by him. 35 seconds left. Shafer's going to go right back to it. Roll attempt. Nice job by both guys. Shafer follows him. Langenhorst down. Better get in there. 27 seconds. Langenhorst can get to his knees and base and come up and hit that roll in the middle of the mat. He might come out and get to that point. Right now, his head's on the mat. That's going to end with him right here. Shafer doing a good job with that ride. He's getting off to the side. He's got a leg hooked, keeping lots of pressure on him. That's going to be time. And my guess, Langenhorst is going to maybe pick down and hope he gets cut. I take it back. Langenhorst selected neutral last period. So Shafer going down. He's going to put him up. He's going to cut him. He better go. It's going to be 6-2 or 7-2 with this escape. Nice shot. Tap and go. Difference here when Shafer's getting there, he was coming out back door. Langenhorst is coming up. He's getting a little high. He's going to get his ankles caught. He needs to pull that leg across, step over, and get him to his hip. Now he's coming back up. If he comes up any higher, that ref will stop it. Shafer doing a good job getting his legs back. Now we're in a situation where Langenhorst is holding on, hoping for a stalemate. Shafer's going to keep moving. They're going to let that action continue as long as he does that, and he's getting close to 2. He's nothing there yet. Once he steps over that leg, that's going to be 2, and there it is. 2 points, 8-2. If you're Shafer, he's going to be thinking bonus. He's going back to that cradle. Langenhorst needs to hip into him and free his left leg before he can do anything. There's that stall call. Put your head on the mat. They're going to call it every time. 45 seconds, 8-2. So far, still just a regular decision. Shafer doing a good job controlling Langenhorst. .20 seconds left, and there might be another stall call here coming quick. I'm guessing, Shafer doing great. Langenhorst first time down to weights, definitely. You can tell, it's evident he's missing some gas right now. 5 seconds. This one's going to go regular decision to Pierre Hayden Shafer at 145 pounds.
At 145 pounds, Hayden Shafer gets the win.
Now we have Gavin Chapman, the one we were talking about earlier, taking on, I'm not sure if it's, it is Deegan Houska, they just announced. A sophomore, or a junior, from Pierre, taking on sophomore Gavin Chapman. Gavin Chapman currently ranked 4th in the state. Chapman's a very physical wrestler. He loves to throw, snap, good hips. Nice shot by Houska. Nice shot by Houska, fought off well by Chapman. Chapman does a good job putting pressure and pace on people. Really physical for a high school wrestler, especially a sophomore. You'll see him, if he starts getting a little bit of movement out of Houska's neck, he's going to stay on it. He's really heavy here, pulling on the arms, pulling on the head. Just he stays right on you. He's working a Russian tie here. Right to an underhook. Houska doing a good job, but he's backing up. Houska, I believe, 11-6 on the year. Chapman didn't get the points yet. It was close. He's going back to a double. Houska, great job of fighting out of that. He was dead to rights about 3 times. Good hips. Great job, both guys. Again, I was just saying, Houska 11-6. I don't know if he's normally the starter or if it's Trey Lewis, who is not with us tonight here wrestling. I don't know if he's injured or sick. Looks like we're going to get a little warning for hands to the face. Verbal warning, next one's probably a point. It's a big item of emphasis in college this year. Touching the face on top of the head or the side is fine, but anything to the eyes or forehead will be sometimes called immediately as a point. Chapman in a rush, and he's climbing up, takes him out. A few more of those, that will probably result in a stall call. Houska's got to do a better job of circling and staying in there. So far, we're looking at about 15 seconds left. Great first period. Nice shot. Nice job by Houska. Five seconds. That's going to be the period. I believe it's Brandon's choice. Looks like Brandon defers. Houska's going down. Dual score stands at 3-0 if you're just joining us after Pierre picked up a win at 145. Hayden Shafer beating Caden Langenhorst by a score of 8-2. Second period here, 152 with Gavin Chapman bumping up tonight, taking on Devin Houska. Houska gets an escape, 1-0. Chapman's on him, he's picking up the pace. Houska, nice job circling and shooting him out. That's the kind of action that's going to keep the ref off him from stalling. Good job doing, coming back and then shooting Chapman off. Houska's doing a good job. Chapman needs to stay on him, put things together, get to his ties, his 2-on-1s, Russians, underhooks, and just stay heavy. Force Houska into taking a bad shot, which is ultimately what Gavin Chapman likes. There's that Russian again, and he's going to chase him around. The final minute here of the second period. Houska leads 1-0. Both wrestlers in the middle of the mat here. Not much pushing going on. There's a slide by. He's doing a good job of getting him off his head, but he's not following up with shots. Now he's getting him to the edge. The problem is he's going to get in, but it's going to be run out of real estate. Houska, great job shooting on the edge. He's chewing up a lot of clock. 40 seconds left. We're down to the final 30. Chapman missed an opportunity to stuff that head and score right there. Houska did a good job of coming up and not letting it happen. 20 seconds. Pace is starting to pick up here, the final flurry. Underhook needs to use this. There's a nice snatch. He's a circle him backwards. He's get that front leg, his left leg heavy. He needs to circle him backwards, and he's not going to. There it is. Houska, great job. Great job. That's going to be period. Third period, Chapman's choice. He's going to go down. And I believe if Chapman escapes and it goes to overtime 1-1 and it goes to sudden victory, criteria goes to choice for the first point will be Pierre. It is 1-1. I don't think we want it to go to that anyway. Chapman's picking up the pace. It looks like Houska took a finger to the eye, or it's his it looks like it's his shoulder. Injury time's rolling. I didn't see what happened. Houska's braced up, as you can see. It's too bad. It doesn't look good. He's in some pain. Maybe they're adjusting the brace. Looks like he's going to be okay to continue. He's moving it. At this point, we're looking at about a little over a minute left here in the third. We're back. Oh, I take it back. 44 seconds left here in the third. Tied up at 1. Getting to his underhook, he's just not using it. Needs to create action, throw bys, knee taps, snaps, front headlocks. And he's just running them out of bounds. 1-1, 27 seconds. Houska with the shot. Stuffed. Houska looks like he's got a lock there on Chapman. I don't know if he likes his position or not. He looks comfortable and he's out of it. There was a clock error. That was wrong. So there's 1 minute and 8 seconds left. They were still operating on injury time. So we are back. Chapman's in on a high crotch. It's stuffed by Houska. And it's close to being 2. Chapman's sitting there. He's hanging tight, but he's going to lose us. That's 2. And Houska's got a cradle, and he's getting swipes. From up here, it looks like it's getting close. He's got 40 seconds left to try and finish this. That's going to put it at 6-1 for Houska if he doesn't get the fall. He's got a lot of time to adjust. Ref's down there. It's getting close, and that's going to be it real soon. It's close. I can't quite see. The ref's in my way. This would be a great win for Houska. And I don't know if my records are right. I have him at 11-6. But he looked great in this match. He's going to come away and win 6-1 over the 4th-ranked 145-pounder Gavin Chapman. And that's going to put the duel 6-0 over Brandon Valley. Next up for the Lynx, it's Saber and Bortnum. This is his first match this year. He was out due to injury. I believe in the state championship football game, he injured his ribs. So this is his first match. He is taking on, I believe this is Jaden Weeb, junior from here. Weeb, 13-11 on the year. If my stats are wrong, I apologize. Weeb, nice shot on Bortnum. That's going to be 2-0 for Weeb. And he's going right for a cradle. Oh boy, he's got it. A lot of time left. He lost it, but Bortnum looks like he's going to come out. No back points, escape. 2-1 Weeb. Weeb was in it on a cradle. He rushed it a little bit, but I don't know if his grip was great or not. So maybe he knew something we didn't, just maybe looking for some quick points. Weeb's in an overhook, controlling a wrist. Another nice shot. Right hand swing single. He's got Bortnum in a bad. Bortnum needs to get a whizzer here. He's hanging out over top. This is going to be a 2-point, hopefully not to his back. That's what Weeb's looking. Nice takedown, Weeb. 4-1, Pier. Keep going back, looking cradle. Now he's going to step through Turk. He's got Bortnum. He's getting back points. He looks like he's got 2 count, and he still has that leg Turk. So at the moment, Bortnum's off his back, and Weeb lost his Turk. I don't know why he moved from one move to the next quick enough apparently, but the ref is still holding his 2 back points. So it looks like he's going to get those awarded. It's going to be 6-1. 6-1. 14 seconds left here in the first period. Bortnum's coming up with his head down right by his knee. You know Weeb's going to go for that cradle. Short time, but he might get some back points out of this. There's enough time, and he's gonna. 1. There's a full set. No, he'll only get 2 back points. He ran out of time. Sabrin's coming up with his head right next to his knee, and Weeb definitely likes that position. He's going cradle all day long. So Weeb selects down here to start the second period. I believe Bortnum's a senior, part of that state championship football team last year and runner-up team this year. I know he's hoping that his injuries or his ribs hold up so he can have a nice final push this season. It looks like we got blood time. Not sure who it is. Looks like it's Brandon Valley. So we're in the third match of the night. Pierre walking away with decisions at 145 and 152 as Hayden Shafer and Deegan Houska won their matches by decision. Second period. Weeb's up, I believe 8-1, not 6-1, I'm sorry. Switch position. He's going to get a reversal. 10-1 Weeb. Minute and 15 left in the second. And right back to a cradle. Bortnum is bringing his head right next there. I don't know if he's trying to bait him into something, but Weeb looks really comfortable in all those positions. He's going back to it. Saber needs to lift his head up. Does a good job. Now he needs to go whizzer. He's going around his back. It's just a matter of time. He goes for a roll, and he puts himself right on his back. Weeb has 2 back points that the ref is holding, and he's going to give him here soon. It is 12-1 in favor of Weeb. Weeb looks like he's getting ready to do a roll through tilt. Nope, comes out of it. 20 seconds left. At this point, Bortnum's probably not one to come up because he's been cradled every time he's tried. He needs to clear his hips, get his outside leg up, and come up with better position. And Weeb's looking for a turn here. He's got a nice little tilt on him. And no points. Third period. Sabrin and Bortnum is going to go neutral, I believe. 12-1, and Pierre is looking tech fall, I'm sure. So they have bonus points locked up at this point. 12-1. Shot attempt by Bortnum. Stuffed by Weeb. Back on their feet. Expect Weeb to pick it up here a little bit. He's a takedown and a turn or 2 takedowns away from a tuck fall, which would give the team a much-needed 5 points as we're going to be getting into Brandon Valley's, the heart of their lineup. 170 up through heavy, back to 613. So that's kind of where their horses are. Bortnum again not going to a whizzer, giving up the easy takedown. 14-1. I don't believe Bortnum's been warned yet. It looks like the ref's getting close if Bortnum doesn't pick his head up. And he's going to lock up a cradle again. You can see it coming. He doesn't get his lock, but he's going for a little bit of a tilt. He got one swipe. One. And he's going to have the tech fall here once he lets them belly out. That will be a 5-point tech fall for the Pierre Governors. The score will stand at 11-0 over the number-ranked Brandon Valley Lynx. Next up for the Lynx, I believe ranked 6th in the state, Lucas Chamberlain. Sophomore from Pierre taking on number 2 ranked Lucas Slack.
Wrestling for Pierre, Lucas Chamberlain. And for Brandon Valley, Lucas
Slack a little slow coming back too as he was also injured in the state championship football game. Starting quarterback for the Lynx. Looks like we're going throw here big. I don't know a lot about Chamberlain, but again, tall, long, much like Slack. Looks comfortable in this over-under position. Slack, very talented leg attacks. He needs to stay on that. He doesn't want to get caught up in what the Chamberlain's here digging in. Chamberlain doing a good job of, he's going underhook to over again, and he's really controlling the center of the mat. Slack needs to keep his distance and start looking for his attacks. There's a nice single leg right on the edge. He needs to take his time, bring him back in. Right now, he needs to circle him backwards. Chamberlain did a good job of getting the leg on the other side of the body, and there's going to be two. Great job wrestling on the edge by Lucas Slack. That might have been the first points of the night for the Lynx after 3 matches. So looks like we have a blood time. Looks like it's, I don't know if it's Slack or Chamberlain. Looks to be Slack. Looks like we're getting ready to go here. Mat's cleaned up. Good trainer's putting the finishing touches on Slack, checking him out, and he is good to go. I believe there's 43 seconds left in the first period. Lucas Slack leads 2-0 over Lucas Chamberlain. Nice breakdown for Slack. It looks like he's got a far wrist. "25 seconds. Slack's back. He's got a wing. He's running. He's got about 10 seconds. He's going to run out of time, but I think we just found a hole in Lucas Chamberlain's game. He's going to get some back points. He's close to a fall, but he's going to run out of time. 3 backers, 5-0 for Lucas Slack. He made that look easy. I'm guessing they're not going to want to go underneath Lucas Slack if they don't have to. He made that look a little easier than I thought it was going to be. Lucas Slack's going to defer. I'm guessing they're going to go neutral, and that's what they are doing. No, coach said neutral, but Chamberlain said he wanted to go down, seeking he prove to them that he can get his escape. And I'm guessing Slacks can go right back to it. Gets that breakdown. And here he goes to work again. Same position as last time. There's a lot of work left to do before he can get the turn, but he's there, and the ref is starting to look closely at Lucas Chamberlain as his head's on the mat. Slack's coming up and jumping sides, making himself look really active. And it looks like he might be getting close here again. Got bucked off a little bit. Looks like he was going cradle. Nice job, Chamberlain, fighting that off. Lucas Slack back on it. On the edge of the mat, Slack's got him flat, but they don't have a lot of area to work. Chamberlain probably looking for a restart. Slack wants to keep him on. You got 1 minute left here in the second period. Lucas Slack leads 5-0 over Lucas Chamberlain. Slack ranks second in the state. Lucas Chamberlain, I believe, is 6th in the new rankings that just came out Monday. Yeah, they're going to go out of bounds here. We're going to be looking at a restart with about 30 seconds left here in the second period. I think you're getting close to a stall call the way Chamberlain's head's sitting there. Slack's going for tilt, and the ref missed a couple, if you ask me. And there is a stall call on Chamberlain. 12 seconds left. That's going to do it here for the second period. Lucas Slack leads 5-0. He does, Chamberlain does have a one stall call against him. It is Lucas's choice. He's going to go underneath Chamberlain. Chamberlain long probably loves the top position, so Lucas needs to get out and start working for that major. And he is out right into a position that he likes to be in, was Lucas Chamberlain. 6-0, minute and 50 left in the third period. Lucas is 1 for 1 on leg attacks. He needs to get back on it, get on top, and get to work and try to score some points. As the Lynx are down 11-0 over Pier, and Chamberlain, a nice little toss on the edge, whistle blew, and no points awarded. Back in the middle. Both guys rangy. Difference, Chamberlain likes to be up close and personal. Slack wants the space so he can hit his attacks. Chamberlain's doing a good job of trying to give himself a chance to win by putting Slack in some really uncomfortable positions. And there it is, another throw attempt. This time Slack lands on top, out of bounds, no points. There's a stall call against Slack for backing up. Nice job, Chamberlain. Slack's got to stay in there. He's got to do a better job of using his hands to stay out of positions he doesn't want to be in. There was opportunities to drop in on legs, but Chamberlain's doing a good job of wrestling where he's going to give himself a chance to win, and if he keeps this up, he'll get another stall call. Nice snatch and out of bounds. Slack needs to circle badly with 45 seconds left here in the third. He's a circle harder than that. There he is again, over-under position for Chamberlain. Another right into a snatch, out of bounds. You have to feel that if that happens again, referee will call Lucas Slack again for stalling. It's just too many times being back on the edge. "15 seconds. Slack up 6-0. There's a stall call. 1 point for Chamberlain, which is big because Chamberlain's probably going to go for broke here, and chances are he might end up giving up 2, but it is not going to result in a major decision with that 1 point. So this one's going to end 6-1. That is time. Lucas Slack, the winner for Brandon Valley, taking that team score to 11-3 in favor of the Pier Governors. 182 pounds. Chase Sarda, a sophomore from Pier, and I believe is ranked 5th in the state with a 10-9 record. Again, don't quote me on that. Dom Tucker, currently ranked 4th in the state. So by rankings, we should have a heck of a match. Tucker on a nice double. Finish it. 2-point takedown for Tucker. And a nice roll attempt. Followed up by a nice breakdown for Dom. Dom Tucker also is starting nose guard for the state championship and runner-up teams on the football team. Completed basic training this summer to join the Army Reserves, and I believe is looking to wrestle in college. Right now he's going to cut him. It's going to be 2-1. He's going to look to put some points on the board. There's a headlock, and that's a nice headlock by Chamberlain. And he's got tight. Chamberlain headlock, 3-2. Dom gets through. Wow. Impressive by Chamberlain, but also by Dom Tucker getting out of that. That was tight. And I'm guessing if we're going to see another one of those by the night's end, Chamberlain looked really comfortable in that position and threw a hard headlock. Chamberlain with the takedown and back points leads Dom Tucker 6-4. Out of bounds. 13 seconds left. Left in the first period. A caution on Tucker. We're going to have another caution on Tucker. Tucker needs to ride this last 10 seconds out. Chamberlain doing a nice job moving down there, making things tough on him. He's going to end up on top here. 6-4 for Lucas Chamberlain. Pierre. It's Pierre's choice. He'll defer. Dom Tucker's going to go underneath them. And right to a cradle. I'll tell you, Brandon, some of the guys here are playing with fire. They're leaving their heads so close to their knee. Pierre doing a great job of looking for that cradle. It ultimately did end up for a reversal for Dom Tucker, but great job by Lucas Chamberlain for looking for it. Dom Tucker tied now 6-6. Early in the first, we saw Dom Tucker cut Lucas Chamberlain free for an easy escape, looking for more takedowns, and was thrown in a big headlock to take the lead. Tucker working here, bouncing sides, looking busy. Chamberlain laying pretty flat. That ref's going to get real close, and that's usually that nonverbal warning of it's going to happen. And now some of the fans are starting to get into it with Chamberlain's head on the mat. We're into the final minute of the second period. Tucker doing a nice job. Chamberlain, he's going to have to present himself real quick. And I think here it is. There's the stall call on Lucas Chamberlain. Tucker's got about 30 seconds to work. He looks like he had a wrist on the back. He lost it. He's back. Cross facing hard, and nothing's changed much for down low. Lucas Chamberlain, he comes up. Nice return by Dom Tucker. 15 seconds left in the second period, excuse me. Nice roll attempt right into looked like a potential Peterson, and if there was more time on the clock, he might have got that. Nice job at the end by Chamberlain, but no points. It is 6-6, and Chamberlain is going underneath. He has been warned for stalling. And Tucker's going to put him back up. So 7-6 now for Chamberlain over Dom Tucker of Brandon Valley. This is number 6 against number 5. And Tucker's digging in underhook, and I'm going to tell you, we saw a big headlock out of Chamberlain early. It's not where you want to be on a guy who's got a good one of those. So he's got to be careful pushing in with that underhook. I feel like there it is. It was just a matter of time. Tucker a little wise to it this time, or maybe a little slippery with the sweat, but he came out of it. 8-7 Dom Tucker, and he's got Chamberlain flat with his head on the mat. Chamberlain's a little crafty. He did show a nice little Peterson at the end. So Dom's got to be careful of burying his hands and certainly getting back on his feet with him. Well, his coaches need to warn him. It looks like we have blood time, and the ref says you are fine. Let's get going. So inside the last minute here in the third period, Dom Tucker leads 8-7. Chamberlain on his belly. He's shown signs of being really explosive on bottom, but currently, again, head on the mat laying there. The ref got close. That was another warning that a stall call might be coming, so he's got to get moving. Now, Dom's doing a good job again of bouncing, making himself look real busy. And he's got something, but he's trying to run a bar wrist, but it looked to me that Chamberlain was baiting him into something. 30 seconds, and this stall call goes to Dom Tucker. Fans didn't like that one too much, and we need to get set. Dom might get hit again if he doesn't get in there. .27 seconds. 8-7 lead for Tucker, and Chamberlain's up, and he cuts him loose. And he's into another underhook, and I haven't seen a shot out of Chamberlain, but I've seen two big headlocks. And Tucker, nice takedown, and that's going to do it. That is it. Great match. 10-8 win for Dom Tucker over the 6th-ranked wrestler. That one I had about everything from headlocks, takedowns, ride-outs, and stall calls. Great job, both guys. 195 pounds coming up. Gavin Stotz. I believe it's Gavin Stotz. And 8th grade, no, I take it back. Junior, I don't know why. I believe he's ranked 8th in the state. Taking on Damian Schunke, ranked number 1 in the state and returning state champion 2 years ago. Returning 2-time state champion, I take it back. He missed last year after tearing up his knee in the state championship football game as he was a starting linebacker for the Lynx. Opted to miss this football season as he was still recovering from knee surgery. As you can see, he's still heavily braced. Nice slide by, takedown for Schunke. And he's going to get a quick cut, looking to score some points and maybe get this team energized a little bit after some of these close matches. The team score stands 11-6 in favor of the Lynx. Or I take it back, the Pierre Governors, 11-6 for Pierre. Slide by, or a shuck attempt on the edge of the mat. No points. Schunke sitting an underhook, look for a duck. Stotz doing a nice job. Schunke's putting it on him. Out of bounds. Back to the middle. 1 minute left in the first. Stotz a little slow to get it back to the middle. Takedown attempt from Stotz. Schunke chases down, and there's a quick 2. 4-1, 50 seconds left. Quick cut. 4-2, and he's going to try and throw this by again. If he can get Stotz moving, and he's just going to take the points. Get his head out. There's another takedown with a cut. We're looking 6-3. Nice. Another takedown escape. 8-3. I believe Schunke's still in control in the top position as Stotz is down. Damian Schunke, a senior, going to wrestle for Arizona State next year for the Sun Devils, who are currently ranked in the top 6 in the NCAA Division I. Schunke, 15 seconds left. Be nice to finish on top. I don't think he looks too worried. Nice duck, and he does. 10-4 for Damian Schunke. And that's going to do it for the first period. I believe it is Brandon Valley's choice. They will defer. And Stotz is, of course, going to go down because he's going to collect his easy point, as Schunke has been releasing him at will. And give him the optional start. 10-5 in favor of Damian Schunke. Nice drag attempt. Back into underhook. Damian Schunke stays so busy with his hands. A nice snap. He is a handful to wrestle. Stotz doing a great job trying to collect the leg on that snap down, but Schunke's going to keep moving his feet and chase it down. He looks like Stotz better be careful. He'll put himself into a cradle position. He has received the 2 points, and it looks like he's getting close to hooking it up, but he wants a couple more takedowns. So 12-5, 12-6 with the escape. Takedown number 6 for Damian Schunke. Nice duck. 14-6. And he looks like he might be releasing him again. And I believe he's still on top. 14-6. A lot of time left in this one, and he is given the optional start. There's the point. 14-7. And takedown for Damian Schunke. Right back on him. He's really hoping he can get Stotz reaching and put him over in a home run here. He's going to get real heavy. Right to a front head snap. Shuck. No points yet. Stotz is trying to compete here, but there's another takedown. 18-8 with 35 seconds left here in the second period. We're going to be getting a stall call real quick. You get caught holding that arm. 15 seconds. That's going to do it for the second period, my guess. Whoa, he's getting a couple. Looks like he got 1.5 there. It's going to be Schunke's choice. He's going to go neutral to start the third. Heavy snap. And a go behind again for Schunke. (20-9) in favor of Damian Schunke. Got a left-handed underhook. And Stotz goes out of bounds, back to the middle. Minute 28 left, 20-9. Heavy snaps again, back to that underhook. Stotz doing a better job of getting heavy in there, not letting Schunke snap him at will. Duck under attempt. Nice movement, and this is going to end up in 2 points if they don't go out of bounds, and there it is. There's another 2. 1 minute left, and he wants more. 22-5, I believe. (22-10), excuse me. Takedown, Schunke. 24-10. He's going to need one more for that tech fall, and if he can collect this, it's going to be it. There's a lot of time for Stotz to fight this off, and that's going to be it. Tech fall for Damian Schunke. Score is tied at 11. Next up, 2:20. For the Governors, Elijah Bucci, a freshman with a 12-11 record, I believe ranked 8th in the state, taking on Owen Warren, a senior, ranked 2nd in the state. Warren works into a nice front head. Nice throw, and that's about as nice as you're going to see, and he's got that tight. Bucci's got a lot of work to get off that. It's close. If he can get his hips through. Oh, Bucci did a nice job, but he settled back in on a tight headlock. He's fighting. If Bucci can get out of this, that's pretty impressive because he was in a bad spot, and he does a nice job, but after that big move, that might be it. We're getting real close. There, that's got to be close. I honestly don't know what Bucci's doing to not be pinned right now, but we got 45 seconds left here in the first, and he's been on his back for about a good minute and 10 seconds. And that's it. Fall for Owen Warren, which will put the team score to 17-11 in favor of the Lynx. And next up, Josh Ryberg, 14-1, ranked 5th in the state for Pierre, taking on Navarro Schunke. Navarro, returning state champ, 2-time ranked #1 in the nation at his weight class. Double national champion as a cadet at Fargo in freestyle and Greco. They don't get much better than him. An easy 2 points, and he's going to cut him loose right on him. Navarro, a starter on the football team as a freshman and sophomore, and state champ as a 8th grader, freshman and sophomore here for the Lynx. 4-2. Ryberg, nice arm spin. Tell you what, you got to be careful pushing it up here. They do a great job of coming at you with something different. He's going to have his hands filled. Great low single by Schunke. And there's going to be 2. And a quick cut again. Heavy snaps. And another 2 takedown on the edge. 8-3. Inside a minute left here in the first period. Schunke's going to let him go. Ryberg on a low single attempt, and Navarro easy go behind. 10-4. 25 seconds escape, 10-5. Similar situation to his brother Damian, wanting to end on top. It looks like he's gonna, if he can get his 2, which he did, 13 seconds. I guess they'll keep him right here. 12-5 as we conclude the first period. I believe it's Pierre's choice.
At the end of the first period, Schunke leads 12-5.
Schunke's choice. He's going neutral to start the second period. Nice shot, and just runs him right over. And they didn't give the 2 there. Ref was a little behind the action. Back back in the middle. Here we go, 12-5 in favor of Schunke. Slide by attempt and a 2 takedown. 14-5. And an escape.
136.
Schunke cuts him loose 14-6. Double leg attempt and out of bounds. This mat doesn't quite seem big enough for these two. I don't know about Ryberg. He looks pretty big himself. Schunke cuts us a considerable amount of weight to make heavyweight as he plays football around well over 300, and he gets a takedown right to Ryberg's back, and that's going to do it. This duel is now 23-11 in favor of the Lynx after a Schunke pin. At 106, we got a good one slated. Trevin Olmie, ranked 6th from Brandon Valley. He is a sophomore, taking on Alex Odakovan from Pier. Odakovan in on a shot, stuffed by Olmie. Odakovan, nice job coming out. Both guys doing a good job. Trevin Olmie is one of 3 Olmies on this Lynx team. Nice double leg by Trevin. He's going to get this. There's a 2-point takedown. Odakovan needs to belly out or he's going to get himself in a bad situation. Like I was saying, one of 3 Olmies. Trayson, returning state champ at 132, will not be wrestling. There are still Olmies coming as they have a younger brother yet still in 6th grade or 7th grade, I believe. So next year you might see all 4 of them on one team, which would be fun. 1 minute left in the second period. Olmie leads Odakovan 2-0. The team score sits at 23-11 in favor of the Lynx. Odakovan shoots in on his double leg. Olmie stuffs it. Odakovan did a nice job of arm spinning out. Olmie needs to get his arm short. Odakovan doing a good job. He's going to battle back, and he's going to get a double leg of himself here. There's 2. Score stands at 3-2, 30 seconds left in the first period. And Olmie's to his feet. Odakovan tried a standing suck back right in. Nice. You don't see that very often. It looked like he tried a standing suck back, but then threw a half on and went right into a deep waist half spiral ride. So that period is going to come to a close with Odakovan up 3-2. Odakovan's choice. They are going to defer to Olmie. They're going to go down. Olmie's going underneath Odakovan to start the second period. He's to his feet. Odakovan brings him back down. Odakovan very long for a 6-pounder. He's doing a great job on top riding. He's kind of got himself spiked in on one side. And he gets a leg in. He's getting a little opposition, and there is a 1 escape for Olmie. 3-3, 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second period. Odakovan hits a half shot. He's wrestling on a knee right now. Nice shot again, stuffed. But Trevin Olmie, he digs that underhook in, and Odakovan likes it. He's going to arm spin out of this like he did the last couple times. He's long enough to have a lot of offense from here. Olmie needs to get his arm up and out of the underhook. There's that move I was just talking about. And he's going to keep doing it until he can get back in position he wants. Great job, both guys. Odakovan was close to scoring that right there. Back in the middle, 45 seconds left in the second period. Shot attempt. Odakovan's, he's hit 4 or 5 shots here. Olmie's got to come because he needs to keep responding because the referee's been quick to call stalling when the action has not been happening by one wrestler or the other. So another shot by Odakovan right into a front head. His activity level's really picked up here in the second period. And he's close again. They're going to run out of time here in the second. 3-3 to start the third period. Odakovan is going down. Olmie's working a crossface cradle. Odakovan doing a good job of coming up. Olmie's doing a good job of riding, but it's going to be an escape. 1:30 left in the third. Odakovan leads 4-3 over Trevin Olmie. Another shot attempt. Odakovan is really picking up the attacks, and he's going to be close here. Olmie gets out. Nice job by Olmie getting his hips back, but Odakovan sticks with it. He's going to come backdoor finish, and he's got him in a bad spot right now. Olmie's going to try and roll him through again, but it's not going to be quite as easy as last time. He's hoping for a stalemate, but Odakovan gets the 2, 6-3. Inside the final minute of the third period, leading 6-3 for Alex Odakovan over Trevin Olmie. Olmie's got time, but he needs 1 and 2, and Odakovan is tough on top. 30 seconds. Odakovan, I believe, is ranked 8th in the state. Trevin Olmie, 6th. Nice win for Odakovan as the 13 seconds left in the period. And that's going to be match. 6-3 in favor of Odakovan, which brings the team score to 23-14. Lynx lead heading into 113 pounds. We have Lincoln Schoenhart. And Lincoln Schoenhart, I believe, is an 8th grader. I'm not sure on that, and I believe he has a rank of, actually I take it back, I believe he's ranked 8th in the state. Hayden McGuire from Brandon Valley, currently ranked 3rd in the state. Nice shot by McGuire, misses it. McGuire, a really explosive wrestler. He changed levels, and he can really explode in on doubles and high crotches. Nice drag. Strong for the weight, long for the weight. Ankle pick, nice shot by Hayden McGuire, and he's going to get that 2 points. McGuire likes to work on top, but he is going to cut him loose. 50 seconds left in the first. Nice shot. He's going to chase that down. 2-point takedown, Hayden McGuire. He's got his leg split. If he can crawl up the body, he's going to get some back points out of this, but he's got a little bit of work to do. And if he can hook his shoulder, he's going to the wrist. He needs to hook all the way across to the shoulder, and he'll get backers here. I don't know if it's going to happen, and he did. He lost the leg. It is no longer split. 15 seconds in the first period. And he gets 2 swipes, almost a full count, but he's going to get 2 back points to end the period. 6-1 in favor of McGuire. Brandon's choice, he will defer. Peer, they're going to go neutral. Nice shot. Nice shot by Schoenhart, stuffed by McGuire. McGuire in front head, and he's going to score the 2 points, 8-1. Minute and 30 left. McGuire's going to cut him go, or cut him loose, 8-3. McGuire takes a shot but gets bellied out. Does a nice job coming back up and out the back door. Nothing yet. And potentially dangerous. Ankle pick attempt by McGuire, stuffed by Schoenhart. Slide by, right to a lift, and step through. He's going to get backers here if he can stay on the mat. Schoenhart does a nice job of crawling forward and getting his leg free. He might run out of real estate where he's sitting. Score stands at 10-2 in favor of McGuire with 30 seconds left in the second period. $20 seconds left. McGuire working on top. 10 seconds. The referee's getting close to making that call. As he gets down there, that's somewhat of a verbal warning to that bottom wrestler to get your head up and get moving. Third period, McGuire is going to go down to start the third. A 1-point escape for Hayden McGuire, 11-2. Snap to a score, that was nice, and he's going to cut him loose again, 13-2. I don't know if he got his point yet, so no takedown. There was no escape given. The score still stands at 13-2. There is the one. Nice job sprawling, and another go behind for McGuire, 15-3. And the ref has him down. I'm guessing we're going to see McGuire put him back up. 15-4. Nice shot by McGuire. Stuffed by Schoenhart right into a duck / headlock attempt by Schoenhart. Either way, points for McGuire. 17-4. His coaches want him to cut him loose to work for the tech, and he got his leg unhooked. That's going to be one. The ref is really slow on giving that escape point. It's a nice drag, and that is 19-5. He's going to need one more takedown to finish this with the tech fall, and there it is. 21-6, tech fall for Hayden McGuire, which will push the Brandon Valley lead from 23 to 28. 28 to 14 is the current score. Heading into 120 pounds, where Noah Williams will be taking on Jesse Johnson.
Over here, Noah Williams. And for Brandon Valley, Jesse Johnson.
2-point takedown for Jesse Johnson over Noah Williams. Williams, I believe, ranked 8th in the state. Jesse Johnson is not ranked, so this will be a nice victory for him. He's been close to some big wins, but fell short a couple times. So this will be a nice win for him. 2-1 to start the first period. Another shot. Williams has an underhook, and out of bounds they go. Another front head. Jesse's doing a nice job of keeping his elbow up where Williams is going to struggle to spin out. Nice job, both guys. Back to their feet. Minute and 20 seconds left here in the first period. And he's close. There is 2 takedown. But it looks like Williams was close to a roll, and he's still, you can see him grabbing for that arm. Makes you think he's got one. Jesse Johnson with a nice tilt, and he doesn't quite get the full count. He's got 2 back points right now that the ref is holding. I believe he got a 3 or 4 count. He's still in that move and a little bit of a situation where I think his leg's caught, and he needs to wrestle out of this because Williams is gonna. The ref might bail him out and give him a stalemate, but Jesse Johnson is not in a great spot right now. He's high, he's hanging on, and Williams is really starting to shake. Right now, Jesse Johnson he's hanging tough right there, but he's burning a lot of energy hanging on. You're exerting a lot of energy holding on right there with your arms. He collects his 2 points. He's recovered a little bit. He's in better position now. He's stretching them out. 10 seconds. And that will be time here in the first period with Jesse Johnson leading 6-1. Looks like we have a bloody nose with Pierre. I believe it's Pierre's choice. And here we go. Jesse Johnson chooses neutral to start the second period. Jesse's starting to really get his arms dug in there, and yeah, nice job by Williams. You can see him looking for that. That's what we need to keep our arms short, because you start digging them in, those drags are going to be there. Good job by Williams. Williams is digging in on a 2-on-1 Russian. Jesse wrestles out and shoots him off. Back to the middle. A minute and 20 left in the second period. Nice shot by Williams. Johnson needs to stuff the head and come out front, square his hips up. He's doing a good job of keeping his laces down, but Williams is battling. This is a better position for Johnson, but now you can see his toes digging the mat. That's just helping Williams, and Johnson horses him a little bit. He's going to get two, and he's going to have Williams in a spot where he's going to be looking for some back points.
45 seconds.
Johnson scored a takedown there, 8-1, but he still isn't in the greatest spot right now, as Williams does a nice job, but Jesse steps over, and he's going to collect two back points, and he's getting more. He still has two that the ref is holding. And he's reversing the half. He's got short time, 15 seconds. And that's going to push the score to 10-1 for Jesse Johnson to end the second period. It will be Williams' choice in the third. It looks like we have a little more blood time to deal with before we get there. After this match, we have another Williams, Nate Williams, a senior with a 16-7 record, ranked 5th, taking on Jordan Olmie, a junior ranked 2nd in the state. That will be at 126 pounds. Williams chooses top position to start the third. I figured, the wasn't really working for him on the foot, and he looks like he's going right for a spladle. And Johnson has got to wrestle here, because I think Williams liked this position, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. It's going to be a long 2 minutes for Jesse Johnson. If he continues to sit down there, he's going to need to clear his hips and move. Now, right now, he needs to build up. He's in a good spot, head up. And he's doing a good job of bowing back into him. He needs a very nice job, run the pipe. Now back into him. His head needs to stay on his hip. And Jesse Johnson is battling back up. And Williams has him in a position that Jesse Johnson wisely got out of. He is still down. And I'm guessing we're going to see Williams go back to that spladle position. Johnson's to his feet. And a potentially dangerous. 59 seconds left in the third. Johnson leads 10-1. Williams doing a good job on top. Johnson reaching back, which will get him in a lot of trouble if he continues to do that. Still on his belly. Williams hooking that leg, running a crossface. I'm sure looking cradle or spladle. He sticks that leg in like there. That's when he's going to go spladle. And he went for it from an interesting position, and he just gave up a reversal to his back. And I believe he was 2 back points, which pushes the score to 14-1. And that's going to do it. Jesse Johnson earns a major decision over the 8th-ranked Noah Williams of Pierre. The score is now 32-14 in favor of Brandon Valley. And up next at 126 is Nate Williams and Jordan Olmie.
26 pounds for the Guns, Nate Williams. And for Brandon Valley,
I believe the links are open at 132, so there is only one match left after this. Olmie on a nice shot, and there is a 2. Jordan Olmie is a goer. You're not going to see him slow down much. In your face, moving the whole time. 2-0. Quick takedown, and I'm guessing you're going to maybe see some escapes here real soon as he likes to stay on his feet, and there it is. He's going to make you work for it. Nice snap by Olmie. He's definitely making Williams work. He just switching directions so nicely. He gets his arm a little deep in there in that underhook. He got it up, and now he's gonna score this. 4-1, 1 minute left in the first period, and he's gonna release Nate Williams. Nate Williams right now, 4-2. Really, really heavy hands by Jordan Olmie. Very physical. And back in there, 4-2, 46 seconds left in the first period. Jordan Olmie does a great job of holding great position. He doesn't let himself get too out in front or out of position ever with his opponents. So, sometimes that leads to maybe some tighter matches, but he stays so solid in front of his opponents. He needs to get his right arm up a little higher before he can think about scoring. 15 seconds left here in the first period. And that's going to be time. 4-2 heading into the second period. Pierce's choice. I believe, nope, it was Brandon's choice. Olmie chooses down to start the second period. I'm assuming Nate Williams is probably good on top, like I'm assuming his brother Noah. We might even see that same Splato type action. Jordan does a great job of coming up and not giving him a chance. He's to cut his left arm through, and he's gone. There it is. He gets that left arm through right into a reversal, leg split. And this is a situation where he could have back points if he can keep it in, but Williams crawls forward and gets his leg out. 6-2 in favor of Olmie. 1 minute and 35 seconds left in the second period. We get a restart, 6-2, Williams down, minute and 14 left. Optional start, he's gonna cut into a Nate Williams loose, 6-3. Nice snaps. And there is a 2 points. 8-3, 1 minute left. Shot attempt by Williams. Out of bounds they go. 8-4, 39 seconds left in the second period. Snap by Olmie. Williams doing a good job of trying to fight off, but Olmie's going to chase this down. No points yet. 20 seconds, and there is 2. 20 seconds. My guess is you'll see Olmie ride this one out. Heading into the third period, it is Williams' choice. He'll go down. Great mat return by Olmie, and that is time.
At the end of the second period, Olmie leads 10-4. Pearson is down.
Optional start for Olmie. 10-5 is the score. Right back on it.
Out of bounds, 142.
Minute 42 left of the third period. Olmie leads 10-5. Olmie hasn't had to hit a whole lot of shots. He's been so heavy on the head and arms of Williams that he's getting so many easy go-behinds. And I think you're going to see him get a couple more as he's getting ready to cut Williams loose. Again, I know the goal is to get Williams reaching so he can take his head. And Olmie's wondering why he's not getting his escape. The ref finally gave the escape. 12-6. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the third period. Takedown will give Olmie the major decision. Olmie's digging his underhook. Guessing he's going to get real heavy here again. It's been working all match. There's a heavy snap. Elbows high, and he's going to just run this down. Williams doing a good job of staying tight in the elbows, but he's close to giving up another one. 40 seconds, and there it is, 14-6. Olmie has a major decision. It'll be interesting to see if he rides him to 30 seconds or tries to get one more. It looks like he's going to try and keep him down. And he's going to put him on his back for a brief second, and he's got it. Well, this is tight. There's only about 10 seconds left. And he's going to get this. There's 2-1, and he does not. But that pushes the score to 17-6. Major decision for Jordan Olmie. That pushes the score to 36-14 in favor of Brandon Valley. 132 will be a forfeit, making the score 32-20. And the final match of the night is maybe one of the highlight matches of the night. Blake Judson, a senior, 24-2, ranked second in the state, taking on Alex Metzer, currently ranked #1 in the state and also undefeated. He had a couple of big tournament wins this year at Council Bluffs Classic and Sergeant Bluff. Was scheduled to compete at the Minnesota Christmas Tournament, which is a highly nationally ranked tournament, but fell ill the day before. So he is undefeated on the season with, I believe, bonus points in most of his South Dakota matches. So been wrestling really tough. I do not know if these two met up last year, as I believe they're at separate weights. Again, Judson, 24-2, ranked second, and is a senior. Metzer underhook, snapping. Also, Brandon Valley, one thing, you got to give them, they are really physical. Heavy hands, scoring lots of easy points on snaps and go-behinds. Pure, talented in their own right as far as what they can do on top and maybe with their big moves, but Brandon, really physical. I'd like to see the stat on how many takedowns they got that were go-behinds. You just didn't see a lot. You just saw a lot of physical snaps, forcing guys into bad shots and easy go-behinds. And that's why they're probably scoring so much, because when you do that, it makes your job really easy. You're not exerting the energy you do when you're taking shots. 30 seconds left. Metzer leads 2-0. Out of bounds. We're going to get a restart. Metzer's running a spiral ride. 15 seconds left. That's going to put us at the end of the first period with a score of 2-0 in favor of Alex Metzer. This is Brandon's choice. Brandon is going to defer, and I'm guessing you'll see Pierre go down. So Judson selects down to start the second. He trails 2-0, and you're going to see an optional start. Two to one. Escape for Judson. Judson's getting really heavy, but gets a little over anxious and tries a slide by, and Metzer drops right in on a single. And he's going to score that 4-1, and he's climbing up, and he's got Judson with his leg split. He wisely crawled forward and got out of that. 4-1, minute and 30. I'm guessing you're going to see, I don't quite understand what happened there. It looks like there's a stall call on Metzer. And yeah, you're going to see Metzer cut him loose to try and build his lead. 4-1, soon to be 4-2. Judson with an overtie. I think he has a nice little shuck from in there, but that's what landed him on his butt last takedown when Metzer dropped in. So he's got to be a little careful there. Nice job and overhook by Judson. 1 minute left in the second period. Metzer hanging in underhook. "30 seconds. Judson on a shot, but again, Metzer so good at the counter. Just another example of those forced shots. Makes it real easy. 6-2, 5 seconds left in the second. That is time. Metzer's going to go neutral. 2 minutes remaining in the match. Metzer leads 6-2. Metzer's in underhook. I think Judson likes the overhook position. It looks like he's trying to bundle him up. It's a nice job in there. Now Metzer's in on a Russian. No points, back in the middle. 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Now Judson being ranked second, I know he's going to want to try and get on the board with some offense of his own, but every time he shoots, Metzer's quick to score on counterattack. Looks like Metzer's let off the gas a little bit. He needs to stay real heavy. Shot by Judson, stuffed by Metzer, and this is where he wants to be. There's 2 points. 40 seconds left in the third. Metzer leads 8-2. "15 seconds left. think this one's going to end just like it is, 8-2. With Alex Metzer beating the number 2 ranked wrestler in the state, which will push the final score to 39-20 for the Brandon Valley Lynx. Great duel by both teams. I thought Pierre came and wrestled well. Some really exciting matches. So have a good night, and thanks for watching.